Virtual tour of our new house.
The same house.
I know it's the same house. Nice kick here that flows in from the dining room. We leveled off all the floors. And then over here, after we put down the subfloor, put down some hardboard and some tile and get the nice trim there. Here's a brand new dining room table that just came in. Matches the floor. We'll have to do the transition there. There's going to be a corner piece that lips over, but that should be pretty easy. And Nomi repainted this room before everything happened, so didn't make a huge mess. All the nice new flooring. Still have molding to do, but yeah. A beautiful new living room, our chaise lounge. Isn't it all fancy? This got leveled too. These are all the sleepers under here. A little bit of shimming over in those two corners because the floor was all uneven. Then here's our threshold. So unfortunately, because of the leveling, we ended up having steps going into every room, but in some ways, I think it kind of adds something fancy to it. So the reason the table and the power drill are there is because I just put in this molding and the two edges want to pop out. And that is stained pine. Got a nice dark stain to match the floors. It's actually looking pretty nice. And then the step here. So this edge is put in standard with the little mounting piece underneath, and we just pop it in. This we had to kind of customize, so what we did is we ended up slicing off the bottom portion that would go in the piece, and then we used liquid nail, put it down so that it would line up with the edge there. This piece, which is cut and glued in and then tacked in, and then there's some brads that were put in through there just to hold it in place, so when we walked over it we didn't kick it out. Still needs a little bit of touching up here, but not so bad. We can make it work. I have some plans. But I did all the flooring myself. I got help putting in the steps. We hired a guy, his name is Kevin. Does excellent work to level everything out for us. Put in the subfloor, and then I went to town putting in the flooring. And then while I was doing that, Nomi was painting the stairs so that they'd match the room. So look at that. Didn't she do a good job? Except for that one little drip right there. Right there. You can see that. Yeah. I'm loving the living room. The nice dim light actually makes it really cozy and kind of theatery, especially with the new couch. I'm sure its newness will wear off. Now we got a brand new carpet to go over the brand new floor. Isn't that nice? And then I ended up actually having to raise all of the heaters. So I had to cut all the pipes and put in extensions. Especially in this room where there was a 3-inch difference in the floor on this side versus that side. So I ended up having to cut there and pull it up and put in a piece. And then these were all the pipes got mounted up and around. And yeah, that's, I think, the end of this tour.